Pass fast. We deliver food, cash, cargo, and more. Pass fast.
Here's your weekly SunStar Baguio Newsbits. A look at this week's headlines.
Benguet towns still high risk. Ulysses death toll in car reaches 11. NHCP rallies behind Bugnay Monument. PMA welcomes new superintendent. Senior citizens asked to stay home. And in sports, Pinoy fighters groomed for Braves debut in Russia.
And for the details. The towns of La Trinidad and Itogon in Benguet remain as high-risk areas for COVID-19 infection based on the latest Octa research. This report from Loren Alimondo.
This is due to the highly caseload, attack rate, and alarming hospital occupancy in the past weeks, prompting research team to urge high-risk local government units to further intensify their efforts in testing, tracing, and isolation. The Octa team is an independent and interdisciplinary research group composed primarily of UP faculty members and alumni with contributors from the University of Santo Tomas and Providence College, USA. La Trinidad Mayor Romeo Saldas said, although the town is included as one of the high-risk areas, they will continue to accommodate COVID-19 cases and isolate them and take the Octa research report as a challenge to improve more isolation facilities. Salda added they plan to coordinate and work on COVID-19 patients in the town to the Venus Dormitory in Baguio City, one of the identified isolation facility for Benguet with a capacity of more than 70 beds. Lauren Alimondo, SunStar Baguio.
11 have already been confirmed dead in the Cordillera Administrative Region, while one remains missing due to Typhoon Ulysses, the Office of the Civil Defense in the region said. This report from Jonathan Yanes.
The Office of the Civil Defense in the region said the person who remained missing is a victim of a landslide in Banawe, Ifugao. On November 15, rescue teams recovered the bodies of Engineer John Limo of Barangay Dukligan, Banawe, and Engineer Julius Gulayan Jr. of Sitio Balat, Lubuong. Another body was recovered and still being identified as of Tuesday, while those previously identified are Jose and Claver Joniel Piog, Renante Buking, Joshua Kulhi, Roldan Pigo, and 3-year-old Lance Bruce Ginyang. Meanwhile, personnel of the Police Regional Office Cordillera, including its K9 unit, have been deployed to help in the relief and rescue operations in the Cordillera and the Cagayan region. 789 houses have been noted by the Regional Civil Defense to have been damaged during the typhoon, while 16 schools sustained infrastructure damages. Jonathan Llanes, SunStar Baguio.
The National Historical Commission of the Philippines is backing the preservation of the Bugnay Monument in Tinglayan, Kalinga that is now in danger of demolition.
Dr. Rene Escalante, chairperson of the NHCP, wrote Tinglayan Mayor Sacramento Gumilab, stressing the importance of the markers. The NHCP recommended to the LGU to formulate zoning guidelines or local ordinances for the protection and development of monument sites and the promotion of a clean and green environment and strictly implement these laws. 3 years after construction, the Upper Kalinga District Engineering Office sent notice to the Cordillera People's Alliance, the organization that spearheaded the completion of the project, for the demolition of the heroes markers after it was tagged to be illegally built and poses as an obstruction to the Kalinga National Road. Condemnation has also been made for the plan to remove the Heroes Monument of Indigenous Martyrs Dulag, Pedro Dungok and Lumbaya Gayudan, heroes of the historic anti-Chico Dam resistance.
The Philippine Military Academy welcomed Air Force Major General Ferdinand Cartujano as the Academy's new superintendent.
On November 16, he asked the support of the PMA community and its alumni in the eradication of maltreatment in the academy and upholding the honor system. Cartujano, the 82nd PMA superintendent, vowed to work hard for the productive and safe stay of the cadets. The turnover ceremony is led by Armed Forces Chief of Staff General Gilbert Gapay, with limited attendees due to the COVID-19 pandemic. He told Cartujano his appointment comes in a critical time for the PMA and the AFP facing the challenges of the pandemic. The new PMA superintendent was appointed following the retirement of Vice Admiral Alan Ferdinand Cusi, who led the academy amid the controversial death of Cadet 4th Class Darwin Dormitorio in 2019 and has introduced reforms inside the academy.
Mayor Benjamin Magalong, in an executive order on Tuesday, ordered senior citizens to stay at home until November 27. This report from Joven Peralta.
The order stated the implementation of strict stay-at-home restrictions for persons over 65 is in effect. Elderly are advised to go out only when necessary for purposes of work, to seek medical attention, or when they have no other non-high-risk relatives or acquaintances to assist them in acquiring necessary goods or basic services. Since November 1, there have been 44 senior citizens who have fallen ill from the virus. The Office of Senior Citizens Affairs is tasked to be closed during stay-at-home period, while skeleton workforce will report for duty to address all immediate concerns. Non-work-related social gatherings and activities for persons over 65 are also suspended. Joven Peralta, SunStar Baguio.
And in sports, 5 Filipinos, including 4 from Team Lakay, are eyed to see action in Brave Combat Federation's upcoming event in Russia on January 16 next year.
The Bahrain headquartered promotion will be in Sochi to host the company's first ever event in Russia on January 16 next year. Although no matches are announced as of this recording, Brave President Mohammed Shahid hinted at the possibility that Filipino fight fans may see the best and brightest talents from the Philippines as part of the landmark affair. Eyed to see action is Brave World Bantamweight champion Stephen Loman, including Jeremy Pacatio, Harold Banario, and Jomar Paak. Loman last saw action when he routed Canadian challenger Louis Sanadakis at Brave CF30 in November 2019 by way of unanimous decision. Another Filipino eyed in the fight card is Rolando D., the son of Filipino boxing legend Rolando Navarrete. Since its inception in late 2016, Brave has grown from a mere upstart into a combat sports powerhouse, taking key markets by storm. Brave has staged nearly 50 live events and has visited 20 different countries, including United Arab Emirates, India, Mexico, Sweden, Brazil, South Africa, United Kingdom, Saudi Arabia, and the Philippines.
Congratulations to this week's winner of a sisig pizza. Join us again next week as we continue with our Facebook contest and get a chance to win exclusive SunStar Baguio merchandise, a SunStar Baguio mug, a SunStar Baguio face mask, and more. For more updates, visit us at our website and our official social media accounts. Working from home in Baguio City, this is Conway Copas, reminding you to grab a copy of SunStar Baguio, the only daily newspaper in Northern Luzon.